good afternoon. It's Ted Smith from FADA. Just getting a little windshield time again this week. Today I'm actually traveling to Orlando to talk to some dealers about titling and registration software programs that they're using. As you may know, we've been with Title Tech for years, but have been having some difficulty, so I am visiting with some other folks, talking to dealer DMV this week and looking at their program to determine its usefulness for UAir members, and we'll be giving you more information about that very soon. I wanted to give you some information to sort of go along with our newsletter. I really like having a recorded version of the newsletter for those of you that are busy. I hope you will take advantage of these little videos that I do from time to time to give you a quick snapshot of what is actually in the e-news, because I know it's hard for you to read that, so many things on your desktop. So off we go. It's been an exciting week or two recently, most specifically because working with NADA, we were able to get a major victory for UAir members by having Congress consider in its new tax reform legislation a provision that is going to preserve 100% deductibility of your floor plan interest. And that is a major coup for us working on your behalf as your advocate, because that is a serious amount of money, as you very well know and know better than me. And so preserving that interest deductibility is going to be worth many, many thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to your dealerships. So I'm very excited about that. It all started because we actually have Congressman Vern Buchanan sitting on the Ways and Means Committee of the United States House of Representatives, and he was there to help craft the deal when it was in the House. And last week the Senate took the same language, and we have that amendment now on the final bill. So as we get ready to close out 2017, a great year in the car business, I just want to remind you that, as we said in our recent e-news, we have your back at FADA. Now, that doesn't mean that that we're just basically looking out for you every now and again. It means that every single day we look at competitors in the marketplace, we look at conditions in the marketplace, we look at forecasts, we look at changes in policies by manufacturers that impact you, we look at regulations, we look at passing new laws to better protect you, we look at killing threats that pop up on the horizon. We talk to consumers and consumer groups. We look at the industry and try to figure out what you're going to need to do to survive in the next 10 years as a dealer. That's our business. We're in the business of looking out for you. And there's nobody else doing that I know of. So I want you to not just hear that, but understand that that's what we're doing on your behalf at FADA. And we believe it's important because the threats we're seeing right now eclipse anything I've seen in my 16 years of working for you at FADA, mainly in the area of factory challenges by your OEMs. It seems it would be a rare thing, in fact, to go 1 week without hearing from a dealer who tells me about some new incentive program or some new multi-fingered incentive package that is really just an attempt by the manufacturers to control your dealership. We at FADA believe, like you do, that retail pricing should be controlled by dealers, not by your factories. And we're just seeing more and more attempts to do that. So your board of directors is taking this very seriously, and we're looking at working with all of our industry partners. We're looking at ways that we can attack the attempts to control pricing by controlling the margins that you once received that have now become controlling programs that are labeled as voluntary, and we know that they're not. So I think a significant thing for this association and for your board of directors in the coming year is going to be looking at those areas and developing a legislative response, because it's not getting easier, it's getting more difficult day by day to help dealers respond to those things. For instance, the new General Motors SBE and SFE program literature is 82 pages of construct. Oh my gosh, what dealer has time to read and clearly understand all that's in those 82 pages? So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be looking at these programs and having town hall meetings around the state to deal with various programs that we believe either violate Florida law, or we're going to write some law that's going to curtail some of these programs in the future. And we're going to need your help to do that. So stay tuned. FADA is moving in this very, very important area. It was a good week last week as we finished off our last committee week prior to the beginning of the legislative session. Our dealer bill went through its first Senate Transportation Committee. It has 2 more Senate stops and then some stops in the House when the Florida legislature convenes on January 9th. So we're looking forward to passing this piece of legislation, because we believe that there are protections in there for you as we work to strengthen the definition of a dealer in statutes in Florida, and we are working to require more regulation of competitors who enter your business, especially motor vehicle brokers. So there'll be more information about that coming, but we are on our way working on that.